All right. Hello, Elegant Marketplace community. It's Eileen, and you can see it's nighttime at my house, and I'm speaking with Jan Thielemann,
Thielemann.
Who
Thielemann.
is in a much more beautiful location. He is in Phuket, Thailand. And so I'm like going to be distracted by that beautiful scenery behind you. But I wanted to speak with him because he is an affiliate. He is earning his living at the moment through affiliate income. And I really want to dig a little deeper and learn more about Amazon. And he was gracious enough to meet with me and take some time out of that beautiful location. So why don't we start here? Tell us who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so my name is Jan Thielemann. I'm traveling the world for almost 3 years now. In the beginning, I just wanted to travel with my wife for a year, but then it happened to be that we learned about building your own business online using stuff like affiliate programs from various companies. I'm also a programmer, and I'm selling my plugins, Divi plugins, of course, on Elegant Marketplace. And besides the plugin business on Elegant Marketplace, affiliate programs make the biggest part of my income. So I can afford.
Which plugins in the marketplace are yours? Which plugins in the marketplace are yours?
The one from Jan Thielemann and the Divi Sensei products. So Divi Sensei is from my wife and me.
Yeah.
We make the Divi Sensei, and we want to build a business around Divi. So that's why we went from Jan Thielemann, which is me only, to Divi Sensei, which is my wife and me. And I made, for example, the material blurb, the filterable grid, the counter for Divi, which is the counter where you can count from any number to any number, days between dates, count posts, stuff like that. Recently, I was featured in your newsletter as well as on Elegant Theme. And I have a bunch of plugins, and I'm working on a bunch of more.
Oh, good. I love your plugins. I didn't realize all of those were yours. Okay. So now you didn't set out to be a digital nomad, but you...
not in the beginning, no.
Not in the beginning. So
it just happened.
It just happened. So you said, okay, I can develop, I'm a programmer, so that's a pretty good start. And then what was your first affiliate, like with Amazon? Let's just kind of talk about Amazon for a little bit. How did that unravel?
Yeah, so in the very beginning, when we had no idea at all, but when we started traveling, we started to create YouTube videos to keep our friends and families up to date, so that we don't have to spend the whole day on WhatsApp and writing them and sending them pictures and say, oh, look, it's so beautiful here, and look, this cool mountain, and oh, look at the beach. So we just started to make videos, and then we met people and talked to them, and they said, you can monetize these videos. And we are like, yeah, sure, but the advertising revenue on YouTube with a few hundred clicks is nothing. And then they told us about the Amazon affiliate program, and that we could, for example, just link all the stuff we had, like our backpacks, our cameras, other stuff we use. We had these soft shell jackets. So we registered for the affiliate program on Amazon, and we started to put our gear in the video description. And as our channel on YouTube grew, more and more people started to click on these links, and suddenly we were making sometimes 3, 4, 5 times as much money with affiliate links than with the advertising revenue, which is especially in the beginning, it's you get to this point really fast because YouTube is not paying a lot of money. But with the affiliate, you see that, okay, I get at least a few bucks, and that's nice because you can go and buy a cone of ice cream or so.
Right.
When you make your in the first month or so, it's only a few dollars, but you can go and buy something, and it's from money which you just generated like out of nothing, because we were making these videos anyways, and just putting the links in the description was no big effort, because it was always just copy pasting the links.
So you're putting your Amazon, so you say, okay, this is my Patagonia puffy jacket, or this is my whatever backpack. And then in the YouTube description, you would put the link to Amazon for the puffer coat or for the backpack or whatever. So your links are right in YouTube.
Yeah. So actually not directly, because I'm not 100% sure if it's fine with the terms of service, but I think it is. What we did is we have a URL, a website.
Okay.
And I used the Safe Redirect Manager, yes. So it's a plugin, and you can define a URL. For example, if you have the domain elegantmarketplace.com, and then you would say /mybackpack. And behind this URL, you make a redirect to the Amazon affiliate link. So whenever my backpack would change, because I'm getting rid of the old backpack and get a new one, or if the product is not being sold on Amazon anymore, the affiliate link from Amazon, it would lead into nothing. But if I use my own URL and redirect it to the Amazon link, if the product is not sold anymore, I can just switch out the affiliate link on my homepage on this redirect, and I only have to do it once, and it will automatically be used everywhere where I used my custom URL. So that's how I mainly use the affiliate links, because I noticed that often products are not sold anymore, are sold by a different vendor, and then you end up with this dead link, which doesn't work anymore, and you have to answer people's question, this backpack link is not working anymore, which backpack was it? And so I can just switch the link.
Is that a plugin or a simple?
Yes, it's a WordPress plugin, Safe Redirect Manager, and there are other plugins which can do this as well. But personally, I like the Safe Redirect Manager because it's really small. It only comes with 2 fields, and you just click create new redirect as you would create a new post, and then you enter the URL from which you want to redirect and the URL to which you want to redirect, and that's it. To save the entry.
And so are you managing your the links? Are you keeping track in Search Console, or how do you know what link maybe has a new product or needs to be redirected? Is that all manual?
We are doing it manually.
Okay, so you or your wife scans through and checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I mean, on YouTube, we only link our gear list, so that's not that many links to keep track of. And then some, I mainly do it also for the other affiliate programs, because we're not only on Amazon, but we're also on different marketplaces like Zanox and Affiliate. We have direct affiliate programs from various companies. For example, TransferWise, which lets you transfer money from one country to another with a lot less fees. And every time I can get 3 new customers, and they make their first transfer, I get like 50 pounds, which is 56 euros.
That's great.
Yeah. Or what is also really good is the booking.com, because every time somebody goes on one of our links, and for example, I put the link of this this house where I stay on the YouTube videos, and if people go to the link and book any hotel or house or whatever, then I get commission fee.
Okay, so
Yeah,
let's
like
talk
Amazon.
about this for 1 second. So if I come to your website, which I'd love it if you could show us your website in a moment, and let's say I click on your house, but then I end up not going to Thailand and getting a house in Phuket, but let's say I go to New Zealand and get a house there, but I started from you. Do I still
Yes.
get the commission?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they are setting a cookie,
Mhm.
and from program to program, it's different. You always have to look in the terms from that particular program. On the marketplaces, you can register for many programs and just click apply, apply, apply. For example, for Momondo or other flight search engines, for hotel pages like Booking or Agoda. In Asia, Agoda is what Booking is for the Western world. For banks, for example, if I write on my travel blog, I could write a comparison of different credit card programs from Germany.
Yeah.
And every time customer clicks on the link, a cookie is set for, let's say, 90 days. And if in this 90 days, the customer applies for a bank account for this bank, I get a commission of this and that much money.
Right.
And
right.
it depends on what they, what kind of bank account they open. If it's a private bank account or a portfolio for stocks or whatever.
Can we see your website?
Yeah, probably. Let me see.
How often do you post or add to it?
Excuse me?
How
often?
Do you put up new content?
On YouTube, twice or 3 times a week. And then I have a good amount of websites. So I'm not putting out as much as I want, but I also have to do a lot of other stuff like programming new modules, and everything takes time. But I try to put out a new article every other day.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, but at least on one of my sites. So I have the travel blog, the Divi Sensei page, and a bunch of niche sites, which we maybe can have a look as well. To see a site which is purely built to make revenue with the Amazon affiliate program. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah, so this is built with, not with Divi, but with Extra.
Okay.
So this is our travel blog. And I use the equalized. Okay, now you can't really see it because the text is everywhere the same, but you know that if you have unequal text, you end up with this unequal sized cards. So there's 2 different tutorials on Divi Sensei, hashtag self-advertising.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, people, get on it.
And yeah.
All right, so we're selling the Amazon Dot.
Yeah, so let's see if I can.
Right. So, look at all these places.
This one.
This, I think, is the nicest extra site I've seen. I love this.
Let's see, is there something? Okay, here, for example. So this is an article about how you can finance a world trip. And as you see here, I have 2 different bank accounts linked, which I can recommend because personally I use these 2. This is my de facto standard bank. I use it for over 10 years now, and this is I'm using for about 2 years now. And that's also where I have my stock portfolio. And if you look at the lower left corner, it shows followyourfeed.com/comdirect and followyourfeed.com/DKB. And if I go to the Safe Redirect Manager, it's here in the tools, Safe Redirect Manager. And then you see I can create new rules or go through the existing rules, search through them. If one link breaks, I can just search for the link. And then here you see I have this mosquito spray, which I can recommend, especially for Asia. Because, yeah, you don't want to catch yellow fever or malaria or dengue fever or whatever. And it redirects to Amazon. So if I copy this one and place it here and visit the site, it automatically redirects me to Amazon.
Okay. All right. So let's talk a little bit about choosing products. So you know this is a good product, so you want to recommend it. Is there anything, let's say you're a little on the fence, like you don't really care. There's 3 different bug sprays that will get the job done. How do you decide which one is the best? You know, obviously, like lots of good reviews, but is there any sort of, like if somebody's has an Amazon shop versus coming directly from Amazon, are there different payouts, or are there different things to look for when choosing products?
Yeah, personally, I would only recommend good products because it's about the quality of your own content, and you don't want to recommend trash products because you want your visitors to maybe come back one day. And when you create a niche site like this, so this is a site which is purely built to sell stuff on Amazon. It's about a globus. So if you want to buy a globus for your child or whatever, you can visit this page and find out which the best one for you would be. And you see there's a big difference in price, but you have to go over all the different products and see which one are really good. And one good indicator is the comments and the reviews.
Yeah.
To see if this product is trash or if it is really good. The second thing is the price. So depending on which niche you are in or what you want to recommend, you might not want to recommend something which is so expensive that nobody would buy it just so that you get a big commission. And maybe it's better to recommend something which is a little bit cheaper, but then people might actually buy it and you get a commission at all. Also, you not only get a commission for this or that product, but you get commission for everything they put into the cart during that session. So if you click on one of the affiliate links and go to Amazon and you look at this globus, let's say go here, and then you look at it and you decide, okay, that's not really what I want, and you scroll down and see, oh, these lightsabers, wow, I need them. And then they are so cool. You put them in your cart, and now they say, oh, you know what, I need to check my Facebook. And you would go to Facebook, then an hour later you come back to Amazon and you scroll and see this awesome drone, and you say, oh, I need a drone as well. Put it in the cart, and then you go to the checkout. Okay, I'm not logged in. I don't have my two-factor authentication generator, so I can't log in right now. Mm-hmm. But I have in my cart, I have the drone and the lightsabers. And now, because I put the lightsabers into the cart when I was coming from my affiliate link, I will get the commission for the lightsabers. But then the user left, went to Facebook, closed the page, and came back later and put the drone in the cart. I won't get commission for the drone because it's not from the same session. And only what you put into your cart during the first session, you get commission for. But that commission, after you put something in your cart, it is extended to 90 days. So if somebody goes on my affiliate links, they put something in the cart, doesn't matter what it is, if it is the product itself or any other product, in that session, and then buys it within the next 90 days, I will get a commission of that.
So
And it's funny
yes.
because,
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
yeah, it's funny because especially in the beginning, where we only linked our gear, which is backpack, jacket, film gear, etc. And we didn't sell. I had any commission for sale of that gear, but we had a lot of sales for underwear, socks, the strangest things.
Yeah.
Funny.
Who knows what?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if something, all right.
What else is maybe interesting is that you get a different percentage of commission for different categories. For example, electronics.
I want to know about this. Okay.
Yeah.
What is
one of the worst categories is electronics because you get, I think, 3%.
Okay.
What's really good is, for example, bags or backpacks. They give you, I think they reduced it to 10%, but it was 12%, I think. And yeah, Amazon, if you go to the affiliate program page, there's a list with all the different categories and how many percent you will earn in commission.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to look for that. So where that's in your dashboard as an affiliate?
The affiliate dashboard, let me see if I can.
And if you want, I can sign into mine. All right, so here I am. Now I know, like, let's say I want that book. I can come up here to get the link because I'm signed in, right? Just in case.
Yeah, so the next step would be to choose which tracking ID you want to use.
Oh,
so
look,
if you only have one.
Client.
Yeah, so what I do is, because I have many niche sites, I create one tracking ID per site, so that later I know exactly which site made which, what amount of money.
All right, I'm going to sign out. Here I am. How, and if I had chosen, okay, I'm going to do my little Nespresso pods. I could come to, okay. All right, so this is my link.
Yes. So the text and image, actually, I never use because it just looks too much like advertising. So people will just ignore it. If they have an ad blocker, it probably won't even show up. And if not, they will ignore it because it looks like advertising, and you can't really embed it good enough on your site to make it blend in with your site. And that's what you want, that you have that it's natural, and maybe that the link is a little bit interesting, probably, or if you have a gear list, then you will create your own style, and you can actually download the images from Amazon. It's allowed by their terms of service, so you could just click on the image and say save image.
Okay, so
I think you have to enlarge it first. Not sure.
Okay.
And if a vendor does not allow you to use these images, normally you can't right-click and save it. But you can download the image and then use it on your page. And at least the last time when I read through the terms of service, it was still okay. I'm not sure if they have changed something in the last 1 or 2 years.
Always want to check. Okay, so I just right-clicked. I saved that to my desktop. It's right here. You can go into...
Put it on your site and link to this product.
Right. And link from images, because people do click on the images, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... we were
maybe one thing which is important to notice is that I believe, at least in Germany, it's that you have to mark all the affiliate links and make it clear that this is an affiliate link for Amazon. So
every single link? Or just
Yes.
on your website somewhere?
Yeah, two things. The one thing is that you put it in your terms of service that you're an Amazon affiliate partner and that you will earn a commission. And there's like a default text you can, I think it's on the Amazon page itself, somewhere in the affiliate backend. You can just copy this text, and it's saying, hey, I'm Amazon affiliate partner, and if you buy something, I get a commission, and but the product is not more expensive. It's the same price. And then in Germany, it requires you to mark every single link. So what people usually does is in the footer,
Yeah.
they put this little text, and then behind each link they put a little asterisk, not asterisk.
Right, asterisk.
Star.
You're exactly right.
Yeah. So that's what you will often see, is that people just put the little star behind the link, and then at the very bottom it says this is an affiliate link from Amazon.
Okay. So yeah, so it doesn't look quite so ugly. You're not constantly saying affiliate link, affiliate link, affiliate link.
Yeah. What I like to do is that I just when I on the niche side introduce a product, write about the product, and then the actual link is a button from Divi or whatever theme you're using, or default WordPress button, and I call the button to Amazon or buy on Amazon, or buy this product on Amazon, and then it's the same, because then it's so obvious that you will go to Amazon that nobody will complain. I mean, even if not, Amazon says you should do that, but personally, I know nobody who got kicked out of the affiliate program for not doing it.
Right. Well, so, I mean, I think people who are affiliates absolutely want to be fair and honest and transparent, and it's not a big, huge mystery, but you just don't want to, you want a nice looking site that's not distracting to your readers. So it is a little bit of a fine line, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you can make it pretty obvious if you put something in the footer. Then I guess
right, with the asterisk.
And it's not that you. It's about the content, and people are more and more learning and understanding that it's only fair that if you put the effort and the work into your page to write good content and give the best information to the people, and maybe even own products or products you are recommending. Like I only recommend the stuff which I'm truly convinced is really good. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend it. And I'm a long-time customer for the bank accounts, for example, or the flight search engine, which I always recommend, which is Momondo. I constantly use it, so I know it's good, and I can write 3,000 word article about it. And when people read it, they contact me and say, thank you very much for this great information. I will definitely use your link, and I make it transparent that I will earn a little commission when people use this link. And they say, it's only fair. You wrote this great article. It helps me a lot. It helps me to save money by using this flight tracker or by buying the right product, which means I don't have to buy another product again and test it out for myself and find out which one is better. So that saves me time and money, and it's only fair if you get a little commission, especially if I don't have to pay more, so that you get a commission.
Right. Yeah, it's a really good, productive process where lots of people win. The key ingredient is just that you write good content, that you don't just go to Amazon and search for the most expensive products and create a site and say, buy this product, buy this product. You have to really put a lot of work into it and do a little bit of research. And the trend, especially with niche sites, is that you actually buy the products, test them, and then you can really write good reviews about everything and say that's good, that's bad. And so
that's the best you can do for your viewers and readers and customers.
So are any of your sites in any other languages, or are they all in German?
They are all in German, unfortunately.
Okay.
So the only English site is Divi Sensei, but that's not affiliate related.
And are you doing anything with international links? You know how Amazon has some things where, if people say I went to your site and I ordered the backpack, but I'm in America and it's coming through Amazon America. There are plugins that allow you to translate or, convert links for international users, right?
Yeah. Personally, I haven't tried it out yet, but I can imagine that there are different ways you could do that. Maybe with a plugin, which is looking into the browser's data and check out from which country you are. And then depending on the country, it gives you either this link or this link. So you have to go to the German Amazon and get a product there with the link. And then you have to go to the American Amazon and get a link there. You put both links in the plugin. And it's a little bit like the redirect. So
Right.
that when you go to this, you end up here. If you go to this, you end up here. But this time it would probably like you go to here. It checks the metadata inside the request from the browser and then directs you to there or there.
So if somebody like Elegant Marketplace, who has people all over the world, are using Amazon affiliate links, that's a worthwhile endeavor to get that set up.
Yeah. Alternatively, you have to have a really good translated multilingual site, I guess.
Well, even think about it. Like for me, I get a load of traffic from us, just on my Eileen Lonergan site. I get a load of traffic from Australia and England. So
Yeah.
all those people can read, English.
I'm not even sure if that is a problem because they are all English-speaking countries. And I know at least Australia, if you want to buy something from Amazon, you can buy from Amazon US because Amazon in Australia itself is not very known and not that big yet. So the last time I checked in Australia, you could not buy many things on Amazon, not like in the US or in Germany or Europe in general, that you can buy anything on Amazon, but it's more like you have a bunch of books or so, and that's
Right.
it. But
Okay.
you can order from the United States, and they will ship it from the United States to you.
You must
And
really
since it's
want it. Send it all that way, right?
since it's all Amazon.com and not Amazon.de or FR or ES or whatever, I can imagine that Amazon could do that internally.
Right,
What you could do is instead of linking to a product directly, you can go to the search page and you can link to the search. So if you search for the coffee, you can, if you go back to the Amazon page, to Amazon.com, and search for something, coffee or whatever. And now you can create a text link to this search, as you see in the, if you scroll to the very top.
Is it this
Oh,
URL?
no, you can go directly on the page and scroll to the top, the very top.
Oh, right.
See this bar there? And and you can just create a text link and it will direct you to this search.
Okay.
So if you open this in a new tab, you will see the same result page and you can simply search for a certain article. And then Amazon will probably list you the vendors from your country. Because I can imagine that if you go to this page in America, you might end up with a different result page than in England, for example.
Right. So that is a good workaround.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And this is useful if you link products which often change. What did I have? For example, camera gear. A lot of times, especially the smaller cameras, compact cameras, they change. So, and the new generation is made, and then you have first gen, second gen, third gen, like the GoPros. It's GoPro 6 now, and I started with the GoPro 3, but that one isn't sold anymore. So I just linked to the search GoPro, and then each year you just get the newest, latest GoPro.
Oh, that's such a good idea. All right, any other tips?
Yeah, tracking IDs. I think I said it earlier already, that you create one tracking ID per project, so that you later can analyze where you got the money from. Because if you put everything together in one tracking ID, you never know where you made this money from. And so we have...
Where do you make tracking IDs? In your affiliate?
Yeah, in the affiliate backend. So if you go to partner.amazon.com, I think. Or this PartnerNet, I'm not sure. Something with partner, I think.
Is this it?
No, that's just Amazon. Maybe if you go to earnings in the upper right corner.
See, all my $4. Maybe I didn't even make that much. Let's see.
Oh, okay, for Amazon.com, it's affiliate program. I think in Germany it's something like partnernet.amazon.com.
Okay.
And then you can go to maybe tools in the menu bar. There's a tools. No, product linking. No, go to home. I'm not so familiar with the English.
Yeah, I know, definitely. All right, well, you know what? I can figure that out, but it's good to know because that never occurred to me as an option. And here's another thing: if all of this were easy, then all of us would be with you in Thailand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's one thing I can highly recommend is just using different tracking IDs, and then in your reports you can filter for certain tracking ID. As you see above your mouse pointer, there's tracking ID all. So if you click on that, you can filter for just one tracking ID.
Right.
And I think you can have up to 100 tracking IDs per account.
Wow. So how long does it take for things to show up? Like the next day? Is it a 24-hour time before anything shows up in your account?
Yeah, I think it's 2 days. As you see, there's in the upper right, there's last updated on March the 8th, 2018. So that's, at least for me, it's 2 days ago.
Yeah, right. You're a little ahead. So for me, that was yesterday. So probably 24 hours. I think.
Yeah.
That brings
1 to 2 days usually.
1 to 2 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long does your cookie last?
So I read that the cookie actually only lasts for the session. So if you go through the link on the page and you put something in the shopping cart, but actually I'm not sure. I always thought that it was the whole 24 hours, or until you click on somebody else's affiliate link.
Right. So that's all right. That's interesting, but that makes a case for having somebody land on kind of a search page where they have maybe a few different options.
Mm-hmm.
And with these things, you always have to test.
Yeah.
Right? Do you have one? What's your best link? Is it for the backpacks?
No, actually, it's For grow tents, where you can like grow stuff indoor.
Oh, interesting.
And it's like a complete set with a tent and lighting and air filter and stuff like that. And we created a niche site especially for this, and yeah, that's the best selling, I think. And the product, it costs 300 something euro, so the commission is always kind of nice.
Right. That's really nice. All right. I know that you're just starting your day. Is there anything else that you think I need to know?
I think I said everything. So the most important thing is that you recommend something which gives the reader a benefit. Like you have to make good content so that people click on your link, and then they will click and they will find it okay. But if you just write some garbage text and stuff it with affiliate links, then or if you use links which are not related to the topic, then people probably won't click on it.
Right.
And what's always is going good is like gear lists or topic relevant stuff. Like if I write something on my travel blog about Asia, and I write a little paragraph about how to protect yourself from mozzies, and I then link the mosquito spray, then that's supporting the content I'm writing, and it will make sense at this. And then people are interested, okay, which mosquito spray is he recommending? There are so many different mosquito sprays. Trust they read from me earlier, so I have a trust factor. They know me, and then my opinion has value in their minds, and that's important. If you want to make money with the affiliate program, you have to give value, and yeah.
So how long do you think
it will work?
How long do you think before somebody should expect to earn? Like I have a client who now is earning tons of money by any standard. She is crushing it.
Yeah.
And her thing is at least a year of blogging and building trust and putting out good content before you even put in one affiliate link. That's her, I don't know, her take. And also she has been my client for probably 5 years, and probably for 3 years I was telling her to put in affiliate links, and she didn't. So she has a little bit like a rear view mirror of, I guess, it was good. I was building my audience, blah, blah, blah. But what do you think? How long before you started? Because you said you had your YouTube channel and you were putting up videos and.
Yeah, I would say that there's no need to not do it in the beginning. Of course, you should not stuff your page just with affiliate links, because then it looks obviously that you just want to make money and sell people stuff. But if you have good content, you can do it right from the beginning. If you, if you create a niche site, which is built especially into one niche to give users a suggestion, not a suggestion, a decision help. So you help them make a decision which of the products is better. You can list the advantages and disadvantages of both products. You can give your own recommendation. Maybe you own one of the products and have some self-made images or video clips or something, anything you can put up there, which helps another person to make a decision to buy either A or B. Then you can start right from the beginning. And because people will look for your page when they want to make this decision. They just don't go around the internet and see, Should I buy a washing machine from Siemens or from Bosch if I have already a washing machine which is in the perfect condition? Nobody does that.
Yeah.
But if I'm about to visit Thailand and I'm not sure which mosquito spray I should use, and I Google for it, then I get organic traffic on my page. If I do a good keyword research and make sure that I'm showing up on Google on the first page when somebody search for mosquito spray, and they go on my page, then I don't need any trust or anything from them. They just want to read, okay, this is that. Click on the link, and if you have these kind of comparison sites, it's so easy to just click on the link and it opens in a new tab, and then you keep reading through the site, and at some time you close the site, and then you end up with the Amazon site, and you say, oh yeah, I was looking about a mosquito spray. Yeah, I buy it, because maybe it's so cheap that you just buy it without further thinking. So that's good for the cheaper products, because people buy spontaneously a lot of things if they cost less than $20. But even if not, they might say, oh, I need to buy washing powder. I'm already on Amazon. Let's go and buy the washing powder. Boom, you get your commission for the washing powder.
Yeah. Well, one time, this is like my best success story. I put up some affiliate links and somebody bought a vacuum cleaner.
Yep.
That was $600, and I made, I don't know, whatever I made, but I was like thrilled.
Yeah, maybe 6 or 8% for a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, I mean, it was huge. I don't know, like, sort of how the flow of leaving my site and buying a vacuum cleaner, but it's very exciting when these things happen, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's so cool when you make your first commission and you see that you actually can make real money just by writing some good content and or making a video. You can, if you have a vlog, or if you're, I mean, you can do it with everything. I know people who are good with tools, so they build stuff,
Right.
and they link their tools they use, like a hand drill or whatever. And
Yeah.
you can make a good commission with that.
Yeah, I know. When my daughter was 12, she had a YouTube channel for beauty, and she made enough to buy all of her sailing equipment. So, you know, anybody can do it. It's just a matter of doing it, right? You really do it.
It definitely doesn't hurt if you're good with SEO, so that you can get the traffic to your page.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it all is a bit of a daisy chain. Things are connected, and not one thing in isolation really makes you or breaks you. But, you know, being sort of a little knowledgeable about everything and all the opportunities and putting that synergy together really, I mean, look at you. You've been on the road for 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then my final recommendation would be to not count solely on Amazon affiliate, but to maybe have a few different programs, so that even if you see, okay, I can make money with niche sites on Amazon, don't put all the eggs in one basket. Don't go purely Amazon affiliate, because they could change their terms of services anytime, and shut down your account for whatever reason. Maybe you forgot to put a star somewhere, and currently nobody cares. But who knows what is in 2, 3, 4 years? Or if you have a competitor who says, "Oh, he's not doing it right," Amazon shut down his account, and then suddenly you lose your all your income, and that would not be good.
That would not be good. Right.
Yeah.
So
So always make sure you have multiple income streams, and that you're not only counting on Amazon.
Yeah.
Make Amazon a part of the river from all your little income streams, so that you get a nice big river. But don't make Amazon the only river you have.
Yeah. All right. That's a great analogy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and living, like, even just seeing that sunshine has brightened my day. Oh, all right. I wish you and your wife the best of luck, and I wish I could read German so I could really follow your blog. But I'm going to look, just enjoy the pictures.
Yeah, you can check us out on Instagram. There we post.
Oh, on Instagram.
Yeah.
Are you on there together? Or are you a?
Yes.
And what is it called? What's your handle?
Follow your feed.com.
Oh, follow your feed. Okay, that's a great one.
So everything together and no dashes.
Okay.
Like our blog without dashes and dots. Follow your feed.com.
All right.
I think if you search for follow your feed, you might already find us.
Okay. It's searching now. For some reason, I have terrible. Instagram always seems to take a long time for me in my house when I'm looking for people. But once I get you, we're in.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Okay.
I hope I could help. And yeah.
So much help. Thank you, Jan. I appreciate it.